welcome back to plenary, all together again for the final time. I'm Steve Kempstone from Lancaster University, the UK, that little island a little off the coast of America. My role in the ILA is I'm a board member of the ILA, and it's a very, very big pleasure and honor to move into a special moment, which is the part of the ILA Lifetime Achievement Award. It's our third award of the Legacy Program, and we are posthumously honoring Professor Jerry Hunt. I was going to speak directly to the biographical note that's in the program handbook, but I was speaking to Professor Bill Gardner just yesterday, and we were talking about what a special moment this is, and how much he very much appreciates all that Jerry did for him in his work, and the many, many, many other colleagues that Jerry helped through his career and the fabulous work he did. So we decided to go a little off script, and I'm absolutely thrilled to invite onto the stage Professor Bill Gardner. To accompany Bill will be Jerry Hunt's widow, Donna Hunt, to receive the words and the award. And we're going to just hear a few words from Jim that really capture the spirit of Jerry. So I'd just like to invite you both onto the stage.
Guns up, everybody. If you knew Jerry, that's one of Jerry's legacies, that he was a diehard Red Raider fan, and he always started a session with guns up. He also always started a session with a joke. So I'm pleased to share with you one of Jerry's jokes. A Frenchman, an Englishman, a Mexican, and a Texan are on a plane. And the pilot informs them that the plane's carrying a little bit too much weight, and that they're going to have to try to solve this problem. So after they ditch a lot of the baggage and lighten the plane, it's still too heavy. So the pilot says, would some of you be brave enough to jump out of the plane in honor of your nation and save the rest of us? So the Frenchman promptly says, Vive la France, and jumps out of the plane. And the Englishman says, Long live the Queen, and jumps out of the plane. At that point, the Texan throws the Mexican out of the plane and says, Remember the Alamo. That is an authentic Jerry. Well, I don't know if it's original to Jerry, but he certainly told it plenty of times at different conferences. So Jerry was a very special person. He came about in the field of leadership at a time where there was no ILA, there was no leadership journals in the field, there was no Leadership Quarterly or Leadership as journals. So Jerry took it upon himself to really inspire the field and lead the field by having a series of conferences, first at Southern Illinois University and then globally, that really guided the field. Part of the legacy is a series of volumes from those conferences that, for young scholars such as myself in the early 80s, we didn't have any journals, so we read Jerry Hunt's volumes on leadership. He's also a two-time editor of the Journal of Management and served a critical role in that, and editor of the Leadership Quarterly, published over 200 articles, mentored tons of doctoral students and also people who weren't even his doctoral students. He was a great coach. He was also a great matchmaker. A lot of the prominent author teams in the field were teams that Jerry put together. He seemed to have a knack for identifying people who had complementary interests, and several of those author teams he formed won Best Paper Awards at the Center for Creative Leadership. So we think that Jerry, in addition to winning some of those awards on his own, was like a closet or co-author on some of those papers. So with that, I'd like to recognize and extend our thanks to Donna Hunt here and bestow upon her this award in Jerry's legacy.
I would like to thank ILA for not only awarding this, but for the fact that they remember my husband. He worked very hard, long, hard hours, and he loved every minute of it. So thank you for remembering him.